Now, I've heard of people that have a height complex, but this is just insane. A man from Texas has always wanted to be taller, and at 28 years old, he decided to have limb lengthening surgery to become 6'1". I'm gonna tell you all about this crazy surgery in a moment, but first, if you could please smash that like button, we would really appreciate your support. And with that out of the way, let's just dive right into today's story. I actually can't even believe this story is real. A man has just undergone cosmetic limb lengthening surgery to increase his height from 5 feet 11 inches to being 6'1". Apparently, he wanted to do this because he had intended to be more like his basketball heroes that he grew up watching. From the age of 12, Alfonso Flores from Dallas, Texas, said that he wanted to be taller. He even expressed interest in this surgery, but all of his family and friends constantly warned him to avoid the unnecessary treatment. However, Alfonso, who is a freelance writer and pre-med student, persisted with the surgery and went under the knife of Harvard-trained orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kevin Depichard of the Limb Blast X Institute in Las Vegas. Currently, as of this video, Alfonso has now been at his dream height for 7 months and says that he feels great to finally have achieved his dream of topping 6 feet. I mean, if that's your dream, dude, what are you gonna do when you get older and your body naturally just starts to shrink? Imagine what that is going to do to his hips. Kids, if you're watching this video and you're writing down your goals, aim higher than Alfonso. Aim for a goal that's beyond material and superficial things. Now, this goal of Alfonso's wasn't cheap either. The doctor he went to has listed on his website that surgeries start at $75,000 for a femur lengthening procedure, which is the one that Alfonso had done according to the Daily Mail. Plus, these prices can rise to almost $84,000 if you include a tibia lengthening surgery, and in most cases, patients will opt for add-ons, which can raise the price to around $94,000. Now, one would think that if you forked over that much cash, you'd be done, right? Wrong. Between 1 and 2 years after the surgery has taken place, many patients have to come back and pay an additional fee to have the, wait for it, nails removed from their legs. This little Saturday afternoon procedure can run you anywhere from $14,000 to $20,000, bringing the total surgery cost of adding the same height that a pair of boot risers could have done to anywhere between $89,000 on the low end and about as high as $114,000. And I'm still sitting here going, how are people making this kind of disposable income during a pandemic? But I digress. While speaking with the Associated Press about his recent surgery, Alfonso said, "I know 5'11" is a great height and many people would love to be that tall, but I wanted just a little more than that. This is something that I've really wanted to do as far as I can remember, since I was 12. He continued by saying, "I decided to go for 6'1" because I started off at a great height and wanted to retain as much of my athletic ability and range of motion as possible. I seem to have retained all of it because I am able to squat the same as before." Okay, let me get this straight. Spend $100K to grow 2 inches and squat the same? Okay. Apparently his family has also changed their tune after being apprehensive about the idea at first. Alfonso also spoke about this as well and said, "They thought I was crazy and that I shouldn't do it because it was unnecessary. However, after I explained to them how the procedure worked and how safe it was, they were much more supportive. I really wanted to be more like my heroes. All of my heroes were super tall, particularly people like Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson, Kobe Bryant, and of course my father. These people were remarkable team leaders, hard workers, and they embodied everything that I wanted for my future self." And you know what? None of that had anything to do with their height. Those qualities he mentioned are a product of environment and at least a good childhood, which is also what I'm kind of zeroing in on with these statements from Alfonso. Notice how he mentioned last that he wanted to be tall like his father. It's as if he believes being taller will somehow earn him respect from his dad because perhaps his father respects all of the other men that he also listed there. However, Alfonso has got it twisted and he's associating success with height when he should have associated it with their plays. Michael Jordan was tall in high school and he barely played the sport that he's now regarded as the greatest at. Look, next to LeBron, of course. Don't fight me in the comments on that. It's not like he got taller and that's what got him into the NBA. He worked for it, he practiced, and through that experience, he was shaped into a better team leader as time went on. It's as simple as that. However, Alfonso did give some advice to anyone looking to do a similar surgery to his. According to the Daily Mail, he said, "I highly encourage people to really look into themselves before they commit to having the surgery and really think about why they are doing this to ensure that it's for the right reason." He then went on to say, "As for post-surgery, I'd say as long as you're taking care of yourself, taking it slow, and being careful with your limbs after the surgery, you should be in really great shape. While I'm happy at least that he's recovering well from surgery, I don't wish ill upon anyone. I'm just putting a warning out there. You do not need cosmetic surgery to achieve these things. Look within first." With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled, "Republicans Want Joe Biden Impeached Because of This." Melania Diaz says, "Joe Biden hasn't even started and people already want want him impeached. Yeah, America is pretty split, so I think we're gonna see a lot of Republicans chirping at Joe Biden the same way the Democrats were chirping at Trump for the last 4 years. Just how it's gonna be. Mr. Coolcraft says, no comments saying that they are first, thank you. I'm sure there's some, we just didn't see them yet. Because they were first. Or maybe you were first. Ooh, the plot thickens. Music Crave says, this is me when I lost a game to my brother at the age of 6. Yeah, that's a move. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what it is. Tassia Graham says, the vibes from home are immaculate. Thank you so much, Tassia. It's all I have to work with. Tiffany Benefield says, Johnny, you're usually so peppy when you do these US government episodes. It's sad to see you so down and out. I'm only down and out. I'm not down and out. I'm just tired of it all. You know, it's just like every day there's some new dumb headline to do with politics. And really, I just want to talk about entertaining things. So hopefully, here's some more entertaining news coming your way for 2021 and less politics. But for now, I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.